Well, hello everyone. This is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 103, and I don't think that this tractor guy is... It's having an okay time, but probably if he would let the snowplow forward, it would be much better. But that's nothing that will probably happen. We had quite a queue here, and that's because there are tractors coming. We are in 1961, so these tractors are the ones that you might be used to from vanilla game, and they are coming close. And the fact is that they are coming down here towards Shimice, and I have 5 depots for tractors, and one of them is this guy that you have just saw. It's 14th of February, so it's gonna be, beginning of the spring, let's put it this way. And it would be quite lovely because we do have a fuel here. We absolutely do not have power or something like that, but we should be able to sow in time. We have only one farm. Yes, there is a communal farm, and we got 20 of tractors, so we got about 30 fields, if I remember, because 5 times 2 and all of that times 3. But it's quite the amount of fields, and it almost feels like I definitely should add more. Not sure if we can handle it because I have only one massive silo, and that's the one that for 11,000 tons, but I'm not sure that we will be able to make it in time. It doesn't matter. We'll have this bit and then we'll move on. While our tractors are very slow, it has few other consequences. One of them is the fact that I'm disallowed to continue from Motol right now. It's in the dark, so you'll see it even better. Our rails are reached, the planning phase of rails, to be fair. It has reached down here. We have only a little bit of a problem, and that little bit of a problem means that we need to move on with our planning. So yeah, there's quite a valley, and I'm still holding that 25 promille rising. So this is all going up only a bit of slightly, and in the end down here we have reached a viaduct, and we reached the end point where I can no longer transform behind this line. And I would need to move our road tracks towards Zlichin, and that's another village that will disappear. And the only thing that will remain is the church. Those fields will also get out, but I'm just keeping them for now because they look lovely. And what will remain is just a stretch towards Rosie Customs. That's a little problematic right now, because we need to move these guys, and I have these guys, and I have no more free construction office, not a more free depot, because I basically removed all of them that I could. So that's about it. By the way, they are still lurking here, and I probably should start building the branch towards the Semmering and Lubochipi. Well, we'll see, because there is enough time for it. In terms of our village of Svitek, it seems they survived. One time they were at about 42%. Then they finally have this bowling alley finished, which is a sports facility. So they start to be happy, and then they have a pub. So it feels like they are able to drink, and they should be about fine. And it's looking like that the bowling alley is not too needed as well. And they are growing. I invited only those 200, so that should be about fine. We have people in school. We probably do not need that many of teachers. Anyway, about the clinic, we probably should add more. It feels like it, because why not kindergarten? Probably okay, 6, because they were some use. This free construction office, yeah, that's the last one I had. and they've been working on, you know, getting things done around here. And it feels like we finally got chemicals delivered. It is the temporary IMAX office. It took a while, but we have it here. Yeah, we do not have any other truck, so that's cool. So these guys are able to make water, so that means that water is now, you know, water you can now pick up here. So that's another local source. Really like it to have it in such a way. What else? Well, there's not much what else. We are basically finishing stuff all around. We do have our building materials, which will be lovely. We do have some workers down here. I did set up the temporary IMAX, import-export office for the region. That's these guys. There are basically just 2 right now. There will be more, but first I want to finish this one, the proper one. I'm not going to abuse a lot of all of those small offices. This guy are also set with steel, boards, prefabs, and bricks. And we do not have power, but I think we can. We can set them up as being delivered. At least I hope so. What about you guys? You can help with this thing, and then probably even this one as well. This is a probably higher priority, and you may let me know when it's done. And this is the distribution office, covered storage for, you know, food and such, and a meat storage, because that one will be surely needed. It should be fine, but it's not happening right now. So let me take a look where we have some, you know, covered house, meat wagons, and so on. Looking like these guys. So let's actually do it. Let's pause this so they do not do anything stupid. Okay. Load. No. Unload. Annual unload 30% is fine. Steel, prefabs, bricks, and boards. That feels fine. And also meat, because meat will, you know, meat will get done later on once these things are done. So we have at least a proper cooling. That feels like a good start. Will they go? Feels like they will. And the good part about a distribution office is that you can actually just, you know, utilize these. By the way, all of those wagons in the back are probably going just for the bricks, because those are the small ones, and the big wagons, they can carry prefab and steel. Oh, yep, that's one of our trains. But let's get Jablitze. I finished a road. I don't know. Yeah, it's this one. That's something we actually have been building together. It's lovely. Do I want a high priority? I don't. Yeah, okay, Bastian and Wisher, another one. A bit more of them than I thought. So you can actually start building these, and you know what? We can utilize this construction office. Local, it's mostly reconstructions, but they can definitely do this. I could also find, maybe not in this weather, but I can also find the, yeah, a rail construction office and assign nowhere. I don't know where I am. Okay, now I know. Good. I can assign this thing, so they, when they get done, they'll let me know and I will assign the rest. So that would be lovely, because yeah, I will then assign it just to the line. Hopefully it will be okay. Anyway, spring has come, no more snow, so things should get moving. We are working on asphalt road down here, which is not very fast. Last bits of gravel down here, last bits of gravel down here. These guys already have all of it, these guys don't. These guys are on medium priority, so they will wait for a while. And how are we looking? Yeah. All of these guys from depots can come here and, you know, get emptied, because that's what we will need. And it feels like, yeah, we have first roads. To be fair, they are all connected. They are all assigned to Strijkov. At least they were. At least I thought they were. They apparently are not. So that's something we are going to absolutely fix. And these guys, well, this is no longer a low priority, because that's something we'll definitely need. Because otherwise this is, you know, futile. Otherwise, yeah, futile attempt. So, hopefully things will get moving. And I'm not even sure, but this is probably the biggest priority in soon about time, because there's a lot of work hours, but I would much rather finish those roads first, at least, you know, those prefab roads, because otherwise they would, you know, all get blocked, and that's not exactly an ideal solution. Yeah, you guys are all done as well. I think I can keep these 3 depots, because we will need them for harvesters once I will actually have them. These 4 guys can get actually, you know, moving as well, which would be lovely. Move on. And in few days they all should come out and start delivering crops. Last chance. But last chance, yeah. It's looking like we have everything connected. Okay, you guys are empty. That's cool. You get out. And you guys can simply start moving elsewhere, and I will remove you as well. Not sure what I can achieve, honestly. Right about here, but it feels like we should be able to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, you are supposed to go as well, my friend. You can't. That's interesting, because I have apparently invited 1 more tractor than I was supposed to. Yeah, well, my fault. And there's one tractor. 1 tractor more. Anyway, we can definitely expand the area if need be. Not sure about, you know, these crops, but we'll need to have a different, well, not different, but another, you know, crops area for the chemical plant, so those tractors will definitely not get lost, so don't worry. And by the way, they have, you know, other stuff here as well, so we can actually get to planning. Do we want to do a lot of planning right now? We might be, but that's what we'll see. I just want to take a look that these guys are all, you know, willing to do their job. And this is these are other guys. They are the rest that were invited after this thing has been finished. But it's 3rd of March, and all of those tractors, there's nothing else here, all of these tractors are going to get something done. This can probably get a high priority. I'm not mad. This also can get some work, I believe. Yeah, there are 2 excavators, so hopefully they will get some gravel delivered. Yep. Yeah, hopefully it will work. That's about it. Nothing I can do. Yeah, this is fine. Low loyalty down here is fine. Last chance to some trams or something, I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at Prague. Okay, there's this station, and as you can see, they have delivered quite a lot of stuff. Oh, I was like, what they are delivering? Yeah, there's this thing. Fine. So you would be able to do meat. We can also just start with these guys. That's lovely. I like it. We will have also a fuel station. fuel station might get supplied from this Krasno office because they are they have a lot of stuff. They used to have 20 tasks, but if you take a look, this guy is doing something, this guy is doing something, and this guy is also doing something. Fine. Well, we'll get assigned them here anyway, or maybe assign the second one. Do we have more? We have this one with 3 cisterns. We have this one that has that has trucks that it has trucks that have nothing to do. Okay, I will assign you because you are small enough, and it didn't finish it. Yeah, because there's no crane. Okay, do it faster, faster, faster. Yeah, we're there. Good. Okay, you can start. That's definitely okay. These guys are also, yeah, those are the Krasno fuel number 1. Nothing bad about it. I'm not sure people can walk through here. Maybe not. So yeah, things should be fine. You're definitely not in reach. It's not good. Okay, you can just build it if you'll have workers, because yeah, they are working on it, so that's fine. Let me know, because this will be something like a local reconstruction office. That's their main task, but I'm not sure how big is this one. It's probably 16 slots. So we'll definitely use it as a base for future operations. Because I don't think there is something much bigger needed anyways. So let's do it like this, and you know what, once we read it, 4 or 5, you can actually start with these guys. And do we want to go all the way to the back? It feels like we can. So this will get removed, this will get joined. So yeah, shortcuts all the way. And here we are. 4 or 5, you can start on it. I'm not doing the other side. They have ended just here, and I don't know if we'll need anything bigger right now. Can at least do a gravel, but can probably wait. Because what I will need is, this big area, and that's not fun. Which means we also need some machinery done there, but this is okay. That was very fast. Great. Where are you going to pick gravel? Nowhere, because we do not have gravel. You will have these 2 storages as a pickup spot. We'll have, mechanical and electronic components right here at the service. That's why it is so big. Gravel, asphalt and concrete, these guys will not have right now. They will have it only later on when we will design the gravel plant. So that's where we're going. And so far, we can simply move these guys over. If I want them to have something to do, I will just do it like this. Maybe, can you do roads? You can do roads. And paths. Maybe not the brightest idea from my part, but I hope it will work. I'll hope might be not enough, but well, you know me. Okay, so this is a free one, so it can, glide away because it's not needed. Once this thing will get done, it should be okay. Yeah, and that's about it. How are we standing down here? We should be standing okay, so you can finish it and we'll see what it will do. These guys will get closed, and this is absolutely okay. So let me take a look at, do we have some truck? Okay, you are going to customs house, you're way too far. Okay, you're queuing there. Okay, I'll let you do your job. I will then catch you up when needed. And we have these things almost supplied. You know what we can do? We can actually supply this with train, can we? Is that so? I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, but I believe we can. Can I just make it? No, feels like it. And they are coming, so yeah, sure. 199 tons. That's a great job. Yeah, cool. It's a little bit worried, apparently for no big reason. That's fine. So we have the village, we have the anchor point, and the biggest reason is, you know, obviously this fire station. There will be some workers, not too many workers, but there will be some workers. I will stay with, you know, 10 workers down here. These guys have a range of a kilometer. We can probably increase it up to... Okay, 3 is definitely... It feels like too much. So 2.5. Yeah, so it can reach these guys. Cool. That's what we need. That's what we need, that's what we can do. And this is a safe spot for most of our vehicles. By the way, we have these trucks. So while you are unload, you can safely get there. I know that you will have nothing to do, but you know, that's how it works. Yeah, that's the one. It's 016, we know now. Well, you're going to the stop. Okay. Microbus is getting moved. Coda is getting moved. What else can we have? Okay, we should definitely have some hazardous materials, because these things will not be happy. Okay, you have these factory connections. Do we need anything else? I don't feel like it. So that's good. What are you going to do? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to this one. Okay, I will let them do it. Not big of a problem. Can I just finish at least the reconstruction office, because it feels like I'm wasting a little bit of time for no good reason. So, what vehicles do we have? There is a dump. Okay, this is open hull. So you're coming with me, because we'll need open hulls. Okay, and what are we going to have here? Ambulance, no longer needed. Dry bulk, okay. We have another open hull. Cool, you can come with us. Logger is definitely not something that we need. Another microbus, I feel like they should be okay. Microbuses are fine. We have one excavator. Do we want to? Not sure we need to, but we can absolutely have one, because it might be usable. We definitely could utilize a crane, and we have these BZs. I understand where those excavators were meant to go. Can we do at least one? Maybe. Not sure. Do I want? Not now. Okay, what are we missing? If we take a look, it's very simple. We do have buses, that's not a problem. We have one crane, that's not enough. We need at least second one. Excavator, fine. We have excavator, but I don't... Yeah, we have one bulldozer as well, so that's fine. something waiting too long. We'll wait. We should absolutely have, you know, mixers. I think like 1 or 2. Maybe 2. Finisher. Nope. Covered hull. We do have 1. We can absolutely have like, you know, this one. At least 1. You need. For gravel and such stuff, we do have 1 of these. Feels okay. Would be much better if we have like, you know, 2 of these. So you can come. Open hull we do have. Do we want another one? Maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay, let's get a big one because why not? We are missing 11 vehicles. What is coming here are 10 vehicles. So that's okay. We have 1 free spot, and that's cool. And these guys, once they will be done, I don't think I need them to do anything else. But once these will be done, I will simply move them to depot and you know, remove this thing because it's fine. Although you guys can absolutely finish this thing and this thing maybe. Because why not? Also, you know, most of these. Sweetek, Ricosio, yep, this one as well. 2 more settings. This guy is coming out. This one should be in, but not now. What are we going to do? I know what we are going to do. 4-6 Radotin people, and I should add our distribution guys that you can in fact unload meat at Sweetek because it would be lovely. So here we are. What we are going to do at this destination is that I need to reset all of those buses and so on, and you know, those supply routes, because they are coming to Radotin. Well, to be fair, these 3 will still go there, but I will just change this one. So you're not going to Radotin, you simply are going... You are simply going here. Down here, the road cargo station, load meat. No Radotin, no... Okay, I should probably name it somehow. But it feels okay. I know there is no meat because that thing has no locomotive, but it will come. Anyway. And well, that's probably all we want today. Because the village is done, tractors are running. And all we need is, yeah, that we are missing crops. There has been a step done towards it, so these guys are no longer picking food. They have been banned to do so because I knew that we will run out of that stuff. And there's one final spot. You're waiting too long, yeah, I understand. Why? Just tear the route and go the other way, you can. Last chance to buy. New vehicle B1000. Something's burning, but that has been absolutely okay. Last chance to buy. Fine. I have noticed that we have these guys. They can produce a liquid fertilizer. And these guys can absolutely distribute the liquid fertilizer. Because I told them that they can. So, in fact, we probably do not need a big import of that thing. Because we have this microbus that has been, you know, running for some time. And I simply do not know where to pick workers. Maybe down here. Probably down here. Okay. You come here. You will load anyone. You do not need to, you know, load university educated workers. They are not very needed. You'll come here and you will unload. Side note. If you end here with bus of 8, you're fine, because these guys, there can be like 25 workers. Always is the good thing to do, preferable thing to do. If this thing would be full, it's much better for you to just run, to just add another unload only stop, for example, this one, unload only. It will get skipped on the way back, but if it will not get skipped, if there will be someone remaining, they will get unload here. And more importantly, it made sure that even if this workplace would be full in times of loading, workers will still get in, because this is a bus stop that has workers, workplaces in its vicinity, so they know that at least here they can potentially find work. They do not check, all workplaces in vicinity of the stop. They just check for the stop to have workplaces. So that's what we'll have. And with the bus starting, I hope that they will be fine. And, well, I can wish you a very nice day in the future. And by the way, you guys can probably turn around right away as well, because you're delivering meat. Yeah, once you build loops, they can start behaving like this. That's why many people are building triangles. I don't like triangles, but I admit that they are much better solution for most of the time. So that's about it. As you can see, our tractors are doing nice trees. Do they still have the bug that they are... No, they don't have the bug that they are going faster when you zoom in, which is probably for the better part. But cool, we can probably expand this, or, cut the amount of tractors. These things can absolutely, get finished as well. And from now on, we start working on these things as well. So that's where we are right now. Hopefully it will be, fine. And all our roads will get done. We need like 127 tons of gravel. It's quite okay. So hopefully we'll move together. And I don't give a fuck about the low loyalty in this building. I don't know. Yeah, like 5 kids cannot go to school. Should be okay. Sometimes they cannot sport. Yeah, it might have something to do with very low guys. But we do have this fucking monument. Like, is that not enough? Or does it simply tell that we do not have a secret police in here? Because, yeah, it absolutely feels like we do not. Probably. Yeah, I will probably need to do something about it. Not sure what. Anyway, that's for the future. Have a nice day, and see you in future episodes. Bye bye.